Hi, everybody, and welcome to Realty Success. We are so excited today. We've got a great guest, and you're going to have a lot of fun with us. My name is Brooke Bryant. I'm one of the hosts of Realty Success. I'm a realtor in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, and I work a lot with investors and home sellers, but love working with first-time home buyers. I have a book, and I'll have a link to that at the end of the show. Joining me today is the beautiful Regina Brown. Regina, please say hello to everybody.
Thank you so much for having me today. I am Regina Brown. I am a luxury realtor here out of San Antonio, Texas. So, looking forward to some great information today. And over to you, Scott.
Well, good morning and hello. Today is going to be so much fun. I'm so glad you're tuning in. We're getting to talk about one of my favorite topics, well, real estate. And how do you win it? And that's going to be the spirit, I think, that we get to explore today together. I think we're going to unlock a lot of fun things and we're going to get a current climate of how to win in such a changed environment. I'm here in Los Angeles of everywhere fun. I'm a mortgage broker. I'm one of LA's Blue Diamond mortgage brokers. And well, that's a lot of fun. That allows us to access solutions in a market space, often before they become market spaces solutions. And how we achieve that. Well, you know what I've learned? It's fun to win. That's my hashtag for 2023. It's fun to
I love that.
win. Show up passionately. And I've learned that the bright light often has a way to find things in troubled worlds. And I would suggest the real estate climate has so much change involved today that bright lights are often our best friend. So today's visit about real estate and opportunities, I'm so tickled.
We're tickled too. And love that approach you're taking about the bright light because so many people, I mean, they can be high achieving, successful people when they're dealing with mortgages. It's scary and overwhelming and confusing, but it just does not have to be. It doesn't have to be scary or daunting or any of that, right?
Growing up in school, I don't remember taking the mortgage class. I didn't think they offer that one. So I think that we're just born into the life we live with the understandings of not so much. So when we're presented with home ownership, the dream of being that homeowner but using their instruments, it is challenging. In fact, I won't ever forget my first. I was refinancing a condo I bought. I was in San Diego. I had a mortgage folder and it was from the bank. I'll never forget this. It was legal size documents. There were 5 pages in these legal size, and it was all about filling in the blanks. I was so overwhelmed. There were so many questions, and they were really personal. They were honestly pretty uncomfortable quickly. Well, Peaches came in the elevator, and she's a mortgage broker. And that was the day I discovered what's the difference between the mortgage bank and the mortgage broker. Peaches says to me, she goes, Scott, I see you've got a Chase mortgage package. Peaches, I'm trying to refinance my condo in San Diego. And she says, Scott, don't you remember? I'm a mortgage broker. I can help you. And I immediately said, oh, Peaches, thank goodness. I'm so overwhelmed with this package, I don't know what to do with it. Scott, I'll help you with everything, she taught me. And that was when I discovered when you work with a mortgage broker, they're focused on your success. When you go to a mortgage bank, they're focused on their success. So you don't have to do financing that nobody taught you how to do it. You don't have to do it alone. That's the difference when we work with a mortgage broker. I've discovered their fiduciary is to the consumer's best benefit, but a bank's fiduciary is to the credit providers and shareholders that support the bank's operations. It's a completely different approach. And I've learned when life is troubling, like taxes, well, don't do it alone. Get a CPA, get an expert, where all they do is focus on to make that behave well. And well, that's the mortgage brokerage world, is why I love being a part of it.
We talk about that a lot, Regina, right? Like how the relationships you build in a real estate transaction are so important. Find people who have your back and who are looking out for your best interest. Yeah, we all have to make our money, but the best way to be successful in your field is to really look out for your clients.
Wouldn't you agree, Regina and Brooke, that the number one strategy right now in real estate is
Of
relationships?
course.
When we're walking in front of the house that our consumers most likely are falling in love with, there's a great chance they're not alone. There's a great chance in this climate with such a short, tight inventory market that there's going to be competition also loving, writing their version of offer. Here's what I've learned and discovered: as sellers and listing agents are reviewing the offers coming to them, part of what's getting reviewed is not just the offer itself, but the person who wrote it.
Yes.
Who's the agent representing the want of this buyer? And do they have a history of yesterday successfully closing? Or do they have a history in market that's not terrific? I've learned it's the reputation of the agents we partner with that matters so much. And that even involves lending. So if there's a mortgage loan involved, when we work with large banks like Rocket Mortgage or big giant call centers, here's what I've discovered great communication is a great way to win anything in life, especially real estate. And that a listing agent reviewing a multiple amount of offers, including cash, they're going to review who's behind it. Can I communicate easily with that lender? Are they easy to reach? Do they have a history of closing loans successfully? All of those ingredients matter when inventory is this tight because the seller often gets a broad amount of choice to select from. So I agree. I suggest that the number one strategy anybody can use is partnering up through passionate folks of industry that are significant in making a difference. That's how we win.
What a great takeaway.
Thank you so much.
No, you're super welcome.
I wish we could talk all day long, but I know we all.
Oh, I knew we were going to have fun.
It has been delightful. And I really hope that everybody takes away from this that yes, you can. You just have to find the right people to get you there. You might not be able to do it today, this minute, but you can do it. You can get there. There are people out there who will help you find that yes. And one of those people is Scott Griffin. Scott, tell everybody where they can find you.
818-20-SCOTT. What a fun phone number. Who gets 818-20-SCOTT? Well, I did back in 1997. So 818-20-SCOTT. We'll talk directly. And well, scottgriffin.com is another fun way to find hello. And thank you again for inviting me today. I love what you're up to. I love what you inspire and invite. And none of this would have been possible today without your inspiration.
Thank you. And to the lovely Regina.
Thank you so much, Brooke and Scott. Regina Brown here out of San Antonio, Texas. You can find me on all of the social medias. And you're ever looking to buy or sell here in San Antonio, I would love to help you out.